Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Glad to have you here with us today. Today, we'll be speaking with Mr. Alpha Karanga from Liberty Realty. He will be discussing the real estate market from the seller's perspective. One of the things people always worry about is the inventory of homes in your particular area. Mr. Karanga, tell us about the inventory in this particular area.
Well, first and foremost, thank you, Mr. Jones, for having me here, and thank you for giving me a chance to speak to you and the viewers alike. Currently, we're experiencing a very tight market. Inventory is very tight, and I would say this is a great time if you're a seller, because homes tend to go close to asking price and tend to go fairly quickly. Again, it's a great time to be a seller in this marketplace.
So, what are some of the reasons why sellers move?
Well, according to the National Association of Realtors, there are various reasons why people would want to make a move. They find that about 15% of people move because of family and friends. They want to be close to their family, they want to be close to their friends, and you find a good number of people make a move because of that. Secondly, you find people who move because of a change in the family situation. Either they have more children in the family, or you find elderly parents coming back and staying with them, or you find kids who have graduated from college and they have not yet found their own places, so they come back home and all of a sudden you need a bigger space for your family. And one of the reasons why people move is due to a job situation. If you find people getting job offers across the country, this is a good reason why people are making the transition into other homes.
Very interesting. About how long would you say a home would stay on the market if I decided to sell right now? If I decided to sell right now, about how long would it take for my home to be sold?
Well, this is an exciting time again if you're a seller, and I would say on average it will take about 3 to 6 weeks to be under agreement. However, there are situations whereby you get the home under agreement within a week or two. This all depends on how the home is priced from the beginning. If you price the home right, then the offer should start flowing from the time you list the property.
So, are real estate still in demand as they were years ago? So I know there are a lot of people who are selling their homes by themselves or going online and trying to do that. How does that affect the demand for real estate agents?
Well, that's a good question, Mr. Jones. It is true there is a lot of competition now in the real estate field. You have different players in this space. You have companies who are online. You have sellers who choose to opt it out and go on their own. But research has shown that still a great majority of sellers tend to go with an experienced real estate agent. And this is because with an experienced real estate agent, you want to sell your home for the most money you could possibly get. And two, you don't want to leave any money on the table. And having an experienced agent can help you to navigate the whole sale process. You have about 5 to 8% of people who decide to sell on their own, but majority of the people, again, 89% or more, decide to go with an experienced agent.
Oh, so it sounds like most people who do have agents will most likely recommend them to others. Is that right?
Yes, this depends on the relationship they have with the agent. If you had a good experience, you had a smooth transaction, more than likely a seller would recommend this agent to friends and family. Yes, and majority of agents tend to be recommended, so I assume they do a good job.
Okay, it's good. Now, what about the equity in a home? So a home is on the market now, maybe they bought it 15, 20 years ago, whatever the years are. How much equity gain would there be?
Well, depending when the home was purchased, there could be tremendous equity in a property. The people who bought maybe 10, 20 years ago, maybe they've been there for a long time. That's what I'm trying to say. Some of these homes could have doubled in value. The real estate values currently are high. And again, it's a good time if you're thinking about selling and cashing in on some of this equity. It's a good time to be thinking about that.
One of the things I know a lot of sellers are concerned about is making sure that they get the listing price for their home. How is the listing price right now? How does it relate to the market? Are sellers getting their listing price?
Yes, most sellers are getting close to their listing price. And how you arrive at the listing price also depends on doing good research through comparative market analysis. You want to see how much the homes in that area have sold for, and you want to price within reason so as to be able to attract buyers. And if you do a good job and you research the properties well, then chances are that the seller would get within 99% of the asking price, if not a little bit higher than that. So all depends on the research, and this is where an experienced agent comes in.
Okay, Mr. Karanga, we appreciate your time. Is there anything else you'd like to tell us before we close out this interview?
Oh yeah, as usual, thank you for your time, and I'm never too busy for your referrals. Thanks.
All right.
Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
Okay.